everyone, thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please don't forget to hit on the like button. A man's wedding was cancelled immediately after this horrible storm just happened in the church. And this is a wedding ceremony that is actually happening between Mr. Solomon Uto, who is from Benue State, and also Charity Akuji. And their wedding was actually cancelled after his baby mama, identified as Iwambe, stormed the church claiming to be his original wife. This is what happens to men that don't stick to one woman alone. And it was also gathered that about 20 minutes before the commencement of the solemnization at the NKST Ifan Makurdi on Saturday, April 17, 2021, that this woman in question, who is his baby mama, just stormed the venue, and she was now claiming to be lawfully wedded wife of the groom of that Mr. Solomon, and that the other woman is an intruder, and she was not willing to let that happen because she didn't even have an idea earlier that they were married. So she was called upon and notified that look at the man who is the father of her baby is getting married to another woman in church. And no woman who she feels she is with the man and watch him get married to another lady, she wouldn't stand it. And that was why she had to run into the church. She didn't even mind the crowd and everything. And she just kept on making her voice heard that she is his own wife. And the church also had no choice than to cancel the wedding for further investigation, because you wouldn't expect that a church will still hold a wedding in that manner. And most times in church, they would always say whoever is against the wedding or don't see that this couple should get married should stand up. So I think this one happened even before that stage of the question where the officiating priest or minister would mention that. And you can see this the wedding invitation. Everything was prepared and arranged, unknown to them that this kind of a storm would happen right there in the church. It was also informed that the groom had impregnated both his intending bride, Charity, and Mena, same period in 2005. Also, the two women gave birth a month apart, with Mena bearing him a son in October 2005, while Charity, the bride, that's the lady who is about to marry now, gave birth to a baby girl in November, all in the same year. You can see how this man is just playing two women at the same time and he's feeling so comfortable with it. But this same Mr. Solomon, that's the groom, deliberately refused to cater for Mina and their son, but then took the responsibilities of his daughter and her mother, that's Charity, that's the woman he's about getting married to. And that was why he now decided that he would rather prefer to spend the rest of his life with Charity on the ground that they are from the same Konshisha local government area of Benue State. That was his own reason. And see, now he felt the best thing for him to do was to abandon Mena and her own son, who is also his child. This doesn't even make any sense. He's not justified for his actions. If you have a child, it's your responsibility to take care of your child and the mother. And while abandoning them, he now decided that he would now get married to the other baby mama. But it's not good that he now left his child. It's like abandoning his other family because the child is his too, and deciding that he would want to move on with his life with another woman. Fine, even if he wants to move on with the other woman, at least this other person and her child should also be taken care of, because they are human beings too, and the child also needs the attention of his father. I know in some cases like this, some men would have to have like share it 50-50, to the point that he would care for both women and their children, owing to the fact that these kids are his and he can't afford to treat one better than the other. They are still growing and they need a father figure around them. He may not be available 24 hours, but at least he needs to carve out time. Since he was ready to be a father and he has a child, he needs to also step up and become a responsible father. Now, if the child keep asking, where is daddy, where is daddy, what do you expect the mother to say? Definitely he's going to ask. And so a child will now be staying like his father no more exists, meanwhile his father is there with another woman. And the excuses resulted into dumping Mena and her son to their floundering faith. And he now told himself that he would not want to get himself involved with Mena and her son. And that is a very wrong decision that this Mr. Solomon had already taken, knowing that his child needs care, support, and attention. And when Mena heard that her baby daddy was about to wed his other baby mama, who is called Charity, she then consulted the NKST church and she explained the situation to them. And a letter was sent from the NKST high level in Makurdi to the NKST Church Ifan, ordering that the church should cancel the wedding, because after she had gone to the church to stomp there and request that the wedding should not hold, she needed to go further and ensure that it's also taken down in record. And she called the higher level of the church, where they now gave the order that the wedding should be cancelled. But the groom, that's Mr. Solomon, convinced the elders of the church and that the wedding was allowed to hold. And while the procession was ongoing, Mena and some boys allegedly invaded the church venue and forcefully stopped the wedding. So see how this whole thing is just happening. That's to say that Maya wasn't backing out at all. After she had stormed the church and then even called the headquarters, and nothing was finally done about it, she decided to take the laws into her hands by going to organize boys who now came in and stormed into the church. And when this happened, the officiating priest didn't have an option than to put it all to an end. And when these guys had stormed into the church, they forcefully stopped this wedding. The wedding did not hold again. However, a secret reception was held later that same day, and it was not clear if the union was blessed in the church or not, because after they had left and then all of this happened. But despite the unfortunate incident, Mr. Solomon on Sunday, April 18, 2021, shared a photo from the Thanksgiving Mass held at the church. And you can see that is the picture there with his family. He is now saying that his humble self and his family at the NKST Church Ifan for Thanksgiving. That is the Thanksgiving Mass. He said, "My God, I give you all the glory." He wrote, this was what he wrote with excitement and joy, owing to the fact that after his baby mama tried to stop the wedding still held. And he said this, a friend now said this, that the kingdom of darkness is defeated. Stand firm and rejoice in the Lord. This is what a friend had also written. And the post was encouraging words, prayers, and support from friends all over was sent to him. A lot of friends had so many things to say, and they are saying that they admire his courage, that he's a strong man. Despite all efforts for his other baby mama Mena to stop the wedding, he still stood his ground to ensure that the wedding was done and done perfectly well. Even though they had to go to a hideout to have their reception, but the most important thing is it actually still had for him. That is what he feels that was the most important thing for him and his bride. But guys, what do you all figure out from all of this? Owing to the fact that Mr. Solomon has a baby mama somewhere else who he abandoned and then decided to marry up the second baby mama. Isn't this so wrong? One, what is even making it very wrong is the fact that he has abandoned his child and the mother of his child, because that is the pain that men is actually having right now. Also, but friends, what do you all draw out of this? It's always good for a man to stick to one woman alone to avoid dramas like this, because all this does is it will expose you and then it will be embarrassing to the man in question. And the fact that he even made up his mind that he would not take care of Mena and her son, it triggered more anger. Who won't be angry at such a thing? You know, having to know that he has a child and a baby mama somewhere else, he now decided that he will go to a different place to now wed the other baby mama. It's also a lesson for women to learn, especially those women that they don't want to know anything, they'll damn anything just to make sure that they are married. And that should not always be the case at all. You should try, please, women, especially those that are into act like this, try not to take in for a man you are not married to, because that would only end up affecting your life, your future. So you can imagine that Mr. Solomon did not even care about Mena and the child that she had for him. All he was more concerned about was for the other baby mama and how to get their union blessed. But at the same time, it is not fair for any man to treat any woman in that manner. So long as this person is carrying your child or has given birth to a child for you, you need to treat that person with utmost care, love, and concern also. It doesn't make any sense if you already know that this person, or you don't, it doesn't make sense if you date a man and then you take in for him. What are the possibilities that he will be there for you and for your children or for the baby you actually have with him? There should be a rethink for the women that are involved into getting pregnant first and all of that with a man that is not legally married to you. And even if she is now saying that she was his first wife, there will definitely request, please, women should be very observant and watchful and be sure that you don't let any man you are not married to pull you down in any way possible. Friends, please, what do you think about all of this? Please don't forget to hit on the like button, also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Friends, I'm here today to talk about how to start up a new YouTube channel. So for those that are looking to start up a new YouTube channel, probably you've been trying to figure out how to go about it, or you have been trying to see what it entails or what you need to start. That's why I'm here today, to give you the easy way for you to get this done. Not just the easy, but the best method, and also to give you or to talk about the best teacher who will give you all that is required for you to start up your own YouTube channel. This is a teacher. He is really successful with his YouTube and he has been a teacher for so long now. Teacher is Matt Pa. he's going to give you a step-by-step method on how to start up your own YouTube channel. No stone unturned. Every step of the way, he's going to lead you through it. You have links that you can actually reach out to him and communicate with him directly. That's Matpa there. You can see the huge successes he has made in YouTube. You can see his silver, you can see the gold, you can also see his revenue that he's actually making on YouTube, which is very huge. He's going to give you a YouTube step-by-step tube mastery class, every step of the way from the beginning of the opening of the channel to how you can start up and put up your videos. He is leaving no stone unturned, like I said. So for those that are seeking for how to start up their own YouTube channel, this is the easiest and the fastest way for you to have access to this particular teacher who is honest and straightforward, and you will enjoy every bit of the class and you will have lots of gain. At the end of your class, you will have lots to hold on to and to start up your own YouTube channel. It's going to be like an ABC class starting from the scratch. So please, for those of you that are interested in starting up your own YouTube channel, Matpa, he is the teacher and you will have direct access to him. I'm dropping the link below, so please you just click on that link and you will have access to Matpa's class. He is going to give you the whole content of YouTube and all that it takes for you to be successful in YouTube and how to start YouTube from the scratch. Like I said, and I'm going to repeat, he's leaving no stone unturned. And it's so interesting that if you have any kind of complaint, no matter the time you have this complaint or you are confused about anything, you can communicate directly to him and he will give you a response as soon as he gets your question or as soon as he gets your mail or anything you're trying to confirm from him. He is quick at responding and he will give you the right answers. And even if you go elsewhere to search, you find out that what he is saying is actually true. He wouldn't mislead you. So please, for those of you that want to start your own YouTube channel from the scratch and see how you can be successful on YouTube, please go to this link, click on the link below so you will have access to the teacher. That's the teacher there you can see and see his success. You can go through that and then you click on the link so that you can have direct access to Matpa himself. This teacher, you will enjoy and enjoy every bit of the classes that he's going to give to you. So friends, do not forget to click the link below so you have access to Matpa's Tube Mastery class, and he will give you the best teaching for YouTube you would really need to start your own channel. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please, for those that have not subscribed, click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you once again, and God bless you all.